Hey Simlies, it's Deligracy here with a furnishing video of the house I'm going to be using for my Sex in the City Let's Play that I've just built. Basically, it's based upon, I suppose, Carrie's apartment in Manhattan, but unfortunately, we don't have high-rise buildings in The Sims 4 yet, so I've just kind of gone with a single story idea, and then I've put each of her friends, Samantha, Miranda, and Charlotte, in their own ones too, and I've just been furnishing them to reflect their different personalities. Except, unfortunately, I've been having a little bit of a struggle with the recording software I've been using, OBS. I don't know why, but for a lot of it, twice now, it's just been recording like no imagery. So I thought I would actually, to make up for the fact that you guys have missed out on some of it, I thought I would go through it in real time to do the last two apartments over here. So I'll show you what I've done so far. Basically, this one is Carrie's apartment, Carrie Bradshaw. So it's a similar orientation to hers in the actual show. So you've got her walk-in wardrobe that then goes to the bathroom, which goes into the entrance, kitchen, and her bedroom. So similar orientation. And of course, all the apartments are slightly different depending on the style of apartments each of the characters had in the show. So it's not exactly like them, but it shows them off a little bit. So you've got a nice entrance area, and then you've got her kitchen, which she notoriously never uses in the show. It's not meant to be fancy or anything. It's pretty like average looking. And then her bedroom, we have her writing desk, which Miranda's sitting at currently, a bed with lots of framed pictures above it. Of course, she has a chair next to her bed. Couldn't put books on it, but I would have liked to. And then here we have the Aiden chair, the chair that Aiden makes and she purchases because she likes him very much in, I think, the first or second season. And then, of course, her amazing walk-in wardrobe, every single girl's dream. Well, I think most girls' dream anyway. And then a bathroom with her nice kind of old school bathtub, nice older cabinets. So that's Carrie's apartment. And then Samantha's is the other one I've done. And it's mostly based on her second apartment in the series when she moves to the meat packing district. So I put some bigger, more modern windows into her house to let in some extra light. I think that suits her personality more. And the two colors are blue and red because that's what she originally had in that apartment. Lots of glass and, of course, some bar things in there. I think that suits her very much. She's got a little desk area, but her office is at work. And then her bedroom, I would have liked this to be more dramatic and sexy, but we do have a little bit of sexy with this curtain thing. And of course, a woman on a rocket because we're talking about Samantha in the bedroom here, people. So she needed that. And also a very, very sexy bathtub. So now we're just going to be working on... And I don't really think she cares about her privacy in the bathroom personally, so we're not going to bother putting curtains on there. So this is going to be Charlotte's apartment, and this is going to be Miranda's. Miranda's is pretty basic. It's not fancy at all, whereas Charlotte's is very... I think her apartment was like a Park Avenue or something like that. I'm not super familiar with the names of places in New York or Manhattan, but hers is going to be very fancy, so... Let's get started. I've already started putting in some different wallpapers. She has a lot of creams, a lot of neutral colors in her place, so I think we'll go with that idea. I was just messing around a bit. But I'm thinking that we should go some wallpapers. And I really like these ones, these soft ones. So let's put some of those in. It's funny how it doesn't paint these columns automatically. In The Sims 4, I have realized. Okay. But this video, as I said, it's going to be a little bit more casual maybe. I don't know how to explain it, but just chilling out, I suppose. And yeah, just taking my time on this, so probably run a little bit longer. Let me know what you think of this kind of video. It may not be your cup of tea, and that's fine. Okay. Kind of like the idea of that in there. And I don't mind the stripes in the bathroom, although I feel like that wallpaper could potentially go really moldy. So let's perhaps get in some tiled walls maybe, or just some plain walls. Plain walls. Does this come in white? I always think right here's a white swatch, and I wish it always was in the left-hand corner. I think they should have had white swatches for everything because it's just a neutral color that you can always use. But no, there is no wallpaper here that's just plain. I mean, the greys is the closest we're going to get. Although there was a nice florally wallpaper, I swear. Oh, this is very Park Avenue. I think it's Park Avenue. I like this. I like you. Let's put that in the front room. Maybe those will work. As Trey would say, Trey McDougal, alrighty. I'm so excited to actually start playing with these Sims. This is something that I'd probably do in my own time, I think. Oh, and we definitely need these. Question is, what color? We could go pink. I feel like that's too fancy schmancy. I think we can put a couple of chandeliers in here, one in here. Can we actually change this to... They definitely needed more neutral colors for these, that is for sure. And we won't put them in the bathroom, we'll put in some wall lights, I think. Traditional ones, but they're all pink. Oh well, I guess we'll go pink in this room. Get a couple of those in there. And I don't mind the idea of having a couple of wall lights in this room as well, keeping it really nicely and well lit. A couple in the bedroom around the place. Also keeping in mind that we're going to have bedside lights too, so I suppose we don't need that many. And one over here. And maybe a couple over here. Perfect. Alright, and these are just placement furnishings, so we'll get rid of them. Oh, that floor is really black, so I think we'll make it more of a chocolate brown. It's definitely more like a house in the show. Don't know about this one, it's got too many lines in it. Not dark enough. Oh, what about this kind of thing? It's kind of cool. Quite like that actually, but which one? Maybe we'll go this one in the entrance room. And then we'll go this one in this room. And maybe we'll go carpet in the bedroom. Something like that I think will work. Looks Charlotte-ish to me. I love how the reflections work in The Sims 4 on the floorboards. I think that's really nice. Alright, so let's... I mean, when I think of really classic, affluent Manhattan apartments, I always think there's an entrance room with a table, a circular table as soon as you walk in. That's what I always think of. Don't know if that's correct, but that's just me. Nice, big, generous, rounded carpet. Like that. And let's see what... Can we get a darker color? There we go. With, I think, a bunch of flowers on it. Maybe... Let's walk in. See it. I think that's a little... I think that bunch is a little bit too big. Something a little less... Something like that. That's perfect. Okay. With... Pinky Ready Roses is fine. Alright, I think there would be a side table, a chair, and a mirror in here. So let's get a side table. Maybe something like... something classic, but we don't want to use another round table because we've already used one. And my rule of thumb is that you only have one round thing per room. It's just me though. Maybe use one of these end tables. Oh, something like... actually, that's a little bit vintagey. Too vintagey. Looks too much like a bedside table. Decisions, decisions. What about this one? I do miss creator style there a lot of the time. Okay. And then we'll get a chair. Go something really Park Avenue like. more of a nudie color, but with a white rim around it, not necessarily brown, but we might just have to go brown anyway. Okay, put a lamp on there. Let's go with something very traditional like this. I think it should be a little bit lighter though. There we go, pop that in there. And what was the other thing I said? A mirror, so get one of these bad boys. I don't know who my favorite character is though in Sex and the City. It's always such a hard choice. I'd really love to know who your favorite character is because it's always interesting. I think it says a lot about a person when you ask them who their favorite Sex and the City character is. Definitely. Okay. Oh, I just realized something. There's no kitchen. Oh, this is the kitchen. Forgot about that. Forgot which one it was. Okay, and for the dining room, we're going to want to have a very nice rug in here. So let's go with one of these. Wish it was a more nudie color. Actually, we could probably go something a little bit bigger. Something like this. Perfect. Neutral, please. That's neutrally. Can we do better than that though? What's this one? Ooh, that's cool colors, but not right for this apartment. There we go. I just like this one a little bit better. Get a nice surface. Let's go with, something like that. Or do we want it to be a white table? I think we'll go darker wood. I think that's fine. We'll go the much darker one. Get some nice chairs in, dining chairs, and what have we got to choose from? We've got pinky colors. Not a huge fan of. Could go the bluey kind. Let's pull out a couple of options that we've got. What kind of chair is this? Oh no, that one's too modern. We want it more, or too contemporary rather. These are really cute chairs. A bit too cottagey though, for Charlotte's taste, I think. And yes, I have watched a ton of Sex and the City in my time. Probably way too much, but it's such a good show. It's got to be probably my favorite show ever. Easily. I actually find it quite a challenge to use the swatches in The Sims 4. It's really weird. Like, you'd think it would make it easier not being able to use creator style, but I think it makes it so much harder. It's definitely a challenge for me to make things look good together when you're limited. Maybe we will go pink. Actually, you know what? Let's go the blue. Let's go the light blue. Where was it? This one. That way it matches the chandelier lights, I think. And, oh, can't fit that chair in, so let's move this across one. Carry that in like that. And of course we're going to have another bunch of flowers because it's Charlotte who we're talking about here, and she always has beautiful things. Kind of like the idea of having the same one again, but then it's probably a little much. It's this one. Oh, that's good. Okay, so we've got those. We've got one extra chair, which I think makes sense to have in a dining room. Ideally, I'd like a bar here, but it's not going to fit because we can't move it any more towards us. So maybe let's have one of the side tables. Where is she? One of these. Lovely. And then maybe we can have a couple of fancy decor items. I mean, I like that, but I don't think that's very Charlotte. We want maybe a bunny. A bunny kind of does suit her in a way. I wish it was slightly smaller though, but that's alright. Oh, that would be perfect for the ballerina. Oh, you have to reach level 9 of the painter career. Might achieve that in our other Let's Play. I think the bunny works though because Charlotte's very cute. Pardon me. And so is that bunny. That bunny is adorable. Oh, we could go a kettle. Oh, we should put tea stuff in this room. That's what we should do. Maybe a fruit bowl. And what else can we put on here? Picture frame? Nah, it's not quite right. Books? Looks too homely with books for Charlotte. It needs to be a little bit more manicured, if that makes sense. So let's get maybe more flowers. Looks like Easter with the bunny in this here because it's like striped. Don't know if that made sense, but that's what I thought. Let's put another plant in. Lots of plants. I'd love a big mirror here, like a really nice... Oh, it's not going to fit because of the bunny. It's a shame. We'll have to put a painting up instead. Nice traditional one. Like this. Wax. Gold or this. That'll do. And then on this side of the wall... She is... Whilst she is very traditional, she also does have a very feminine aesthetic as well. So, not that traditional isn't feminine, but I'm not really sure how to describe it. But there's something contemporary about her taste as well. So maybe we should put a couple of these in too. Grab those and put them side by side, maybe like that. I think that works. So it's not all super traditional. Alright, so in this room, for the lounge area, I think that we will go for this kind of a chair. And go some purples in this room, or we could go maybe... Could we just go more of this look? Might change the coffee table. I feel like getting something a little bit modern for a coffee table in here. Could we even go glass? Not quite. It's a little bit too much of a difference. Something like that. I think that'll work. Oh, what's this? Nah, that's not Charlotte. Can we double offend the the choice of rug? Can we use it again? I don't like that idea. Ooh, that's nice. I wish we could use that in here, but it's not going to fit anywhere. Could use this one. Too big. Maybe if we... I'm just not a fan of the colors in that. There are a couple of those. No. These are okay. Oh, maybe we can just repeat the same carpet again. Put it the other way. I'm still not entirely happy with it. Ooh. It's a very big rug. What's this one? Oh, it'll just be a double offender. Okay, so now in the lounge room is where I'd probably put books and a teapot. Where did I pop that teapot? Over here. Because she would definitely offer tea to her guests. I've actually been going through a stage of loving tea at the moment. I love it. I've been drinking so much tea. A lot of people get weirded out by putting urny things around the place, but I don't think they're necessarily like urns for ashes. I think they are just nice decor pieces. I definitely do not think something shaped like this is always referring to that type of urn. But it's interesting comments though, or receiving comments for those who think otherwise. So, although I kind of want to put heaps of flowers. Like Charlotte has so many flowers in her house, it's kind of ridiculous. Might get the same ones from the front room, like she's gone to the florist one week and she's grabbed all the same flowers. Maybe these couches are too beige. Ooh, the blue. We're going blue. Blue looks nice. Can these chairs be a different blue? Is that did I just make that the exact same blue it was before? Yep. I did. So we'll change that. Okay, so let's put in... I'd like a mirror on this wall. Could we do 2 mirrors? Could we go a bit shabby chic? I really like that look, actually. I do. And then this wall can have a nice painting. Alrighty. What's this? That's too much of a traditional vibe to it. Oh, this one. This meets halfway. Some daisies. Could we size it up again? I feel like it'll be way too much. Yeah. The thing is, Charlotte was owner? No, I don't think she was owner of an art gallery, but she worked at an art gallery. And so I think it's good for her to have heaps of stuff on the walls. And I think that's partly why in the series, from memory, I think she has quite a few paintings up and around the place. There we go. Okay, and for her kitchen, it's quite a small kitchen. We'll just go traditional, we'll go with this kind of a thing. Maybe these ones. Just really, I think just all white would be nice. Okay. And then we've got to go over here to get the corner pieces. And then a nice, generous sink. Actually, I wouldn't mind a more traditional looking one. Okay. Gold sink. We'll just go normal sink. I feel like it should be over here though. Although where's the oven going to be? Can I move that window? No, they all have the windows in the same spot. So where's the stove going to be? I guess you can have a stove under a window. I guess. Okay. Well, she should probably have a slightly more fancier stove. Don't know about that one. About this one. That's better. Microwave is a good idea. Although I really don't like using microwaves very often. I'll just slip in a money cheat there. Whoops. I don't like using microwaves very often in case of, you know, things like radiation. I do believe that it's bad for your food. That is a belief I have. I don't think microwaving everything is such a good idea. Sometimes it's okay, but I kind of avoid it a lot of the time. I don't know if that makes me a hippie or whatever, but it's just what I do. I wouldn't mind some... I will put the fridge in this corner. I feel like I should have a good fridge. And that's going to mean that we're going to need another corner piece. And then we'll put a couple of cabinets above it. So let's go back to organizing this. Cabinets and try a... Can we fit in a long one here? Was that a good move? Don't know how I feel about that. I think that's a little bit of an overkill. Oh, I love these small ones. I love stacking these. They look so cute. So we'll go back to here. There is a lot of storage in here, but it's not too overpowering. Take those back on. Then I wouldn't mind having a wall in there to separate the fridge. I feel like the fridges look so small in The Sims 4. I don't know if it's just me. I've said this before in videos. It's just what I think. Put that there, and then what can we put in the corner? What other kitchen decor items are there? A measuring thing. Oh no, that's not going to go up there. That's a shame. What's this? Antique coffee pot. Would Charlotte have an antique coffee pot? That's the question. Why not? And some spices. I don't think she's particularly domestic a character, but then at the same time, I think she'd like to appear so. Actually, that's not a bad bed choice. Let's go with... I'd like something lilac. Like, lilac-y. Could we make this... Did this come in a lilac? Oh, you can't change wallpapers like that. Let's go with... Where's that wallpaper? Oh, here it is. Let's see. We got any purpley colors? We've got pinks. What about in here? That has purple through it, but I'm not sure where the purple's meant to be. I don't know if we're going to be in luck this time. There's so much blue already. I don't really want to go the blue. I mean, not in this apartment, but in the other apartments. Just want lilac, lilac, lilac. Oh dear. I don't know, like I said, this style of Let's Build is a lot slower because I'm actually... in my Let's Builds, I'm quite wary of how long I take with my decision making, whereas when I do it myself, I don't care as much. Like I take my time, so I thought that's what I'd do for this. I think we're gonna go pink. I think Charlotte can have a pink bedspread. And then we'll go get a side table. Maybe these kinds of ones. And traditional lamp on each side. We're not going to do any mismatching in this. Get those bad boys in there. Okay. Oh, I wouldn't mind an ottoman at the end of the bed, but actually I think that's going to obstruct the door, so we won't do that. Now, on the walls, it'd be nice to have a couple of pictures. Nice simple ones. Might layer a couple of these on top of one another and change the frames. Like that. Maybe something a little bit darker. She would be an absolute pro when it comes to choosing frames and whatnot, because of her time in the gallery. Framing artwork is actually quite a talent, I think. Like, it's something you have to work to be really good at. There's a lot more to it than what initially meets the eye. Okay, on this wall, maybe we should have... Don't want to have too many mirrors in here, but then again, I don't want to have a bare room. What's this? It's like guitars and stuff. Nah, it's not really her at all. What's this? Oh, level 7, the criminal one. What's this? It's a lot of jazzy looking pictures. I wonder if the person who designed this liked jazz. I feel like they may have. A nice fruit bowl picture. There we go. That'll do. And then maybe we'll go with a TV in her bedroom. Electronics. In some ways, I think that she wouldn't like TVs in the bedroom, but in other ways, I'm like, Oh yeah, she wouldn't mind it. That's not the right kind. Let's go something a little bit lighter. Great. And then we'll pop maybe a light above the painting. Like that. And then move this one up a bit higher on the wall to match wall heights. Okay, and in this part of the room, let's put an armchair in here. Let's get a nice fancy pantsy one. That's like way too creamy colored. Might go blue. So it's all matching, but oh, actually, no. I want one of these. That's nice. The darker one. Quite happy with that if I don't say myself. Then in the bathroom, we'll have I think I'd actually like the other countertops for this one. These ones. Oh no, those are the ones I had. We'll go these ones. Maybe that one. Perfect. I kind of like that these apartments do have a little bit of a 90s vibe to them in this. I guess I'm doing that deliberately. Plumbing. There we go. Get one of these in there. Okay, and a mirror. That one's not big enough. They need bigger mirrors, I think. I think that's what they should add to the game. Some bigger mirrors would be good. Because I usually end up using this one because it's the only one that really extends across both sides. Okay, even that doesn't look quite right. That one's not going to fit. The dilemma of which mirror do we choose? We've already used that with that one. Oh well, we'll just use this. Maybe we can put two up. His and hers. Needs some nice clutter. She'd have some toothbrushes and some perfumes. I don't think Charlotte's actually going to have a wardrobe in her house. It's just not going to fit, so oh well. Well, she can use the others. Just because it's The Sims, I think we can get away with that. She has to have a killer, like, awesome old school bathtub. Do we want that one or do we want this one? I do like this one. I want it to be pink though. Oh well, that one will do. And then, of course, she's going to need a toilet. So let's get one of these. More traditional looking ones. Cute. Very cute. Have opposing lights there above the bathtub. Probably need one picture there as well. I don't know how I feel about a crow above the bathtub. Maybe the butterflies would be nice. Perfect. Lovely. And oh, I know what we need here. We need a bath mat. Do we have a... No, we don't have a... Is it a crescent one? There we go. Oh, there's lilac. There's our hint of lilac we were hoping for. Okay, so it's a nice bath mat. She's got a toilet. Should probably add some curtains as well. Ooh, not that one. That one definitely doesn't work. That's cute, but I don't think it's quite right. Way too big. What about those? Not exactly subtle, are they? They're a bit overpowering. I just want... What do I want? I want simple pull-aparty ones that aren't really heavy. I want this one. A bit across the whole window. Oh well, we'll just use those as is. Do they have a nice floral pattern? No, we'll just go with this then. That's better than nothing. And in here, Well, oh, we might have to use the bigger ones for this room. But the bigger ones suit this room. We'll just go with this color. Fabulous. Well, maybe, hopefully there's a light pink. No. What other color can we use here? Oh, that's what we were just looking at. Ooh, they're nice. That works. Maybe that's better than these ones. Let's have a look. Oh no, but I like how those ones go all the way to the floor. Don't like those so much. I mean, I like them, but I don't like them in this particular house. We'll just go with those. I wish this was white though, but no. Could go blue. Nah, we'll match the walls. Oh. Kind of tempted to change the bathroom walls just because I don't want them the same as the lounge room. Pretty sure on the show I noticed that the walls are different. Or quite different in each of her different rooms. Just plain ones. I do like this pattern. This is really cool. Well, I swear there's just a florally one. Really nice, simple floral. Is floral? No, definitely not. Or is this a florally one? I think it is. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. Can you change that to anything that looks a little bit better? No, I think we've got our best option there. Alrighty. Okay, well that's looking pretty good for Charlotte's. And then next we'll move on to Miranda's.